Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we're going to be taking a look at the new Marvel Legends series, Wolverine Sabertooth 2-pack. In this video, we're going to take a look at the packaging the figures come in. We're going to crack it open. We're going to take a look at both figures, the accessories they each come with, and we'll do a few comparisons at the end, so stay tuned. First up, here's a look at the packaging. Got some pretty nice artwork here on the front. It says Wolverine across the bottom. Got these slash marks on both sides. Looking pretty sweet. Marvel Legends series at the top right there. Warning, cooking hazard, not for kids under 3 years old. And on the top, you got Sabertooth on one side. Marvel's Logan on the other side. 50 years in the middle. You get Sabertooth looking awesome here on his side of the box. On the other side, you get Logan looking just as sweet. And here's the back of the box. It is pretty sweet looking. I mean, you get this awesome artwork here. I'm not sure if that's from an actual comic book or not. I mean, it looks like it is. 50 years down here. Sabertooth right there. Logan right there. Marvel Legends 50 years. Wolverine right there. Here's two figure renders of the head sculpts. And here's a read up on the right side. Marvel's Logan Sabertooth. As regenerative mutants involved in the Weapon X program, Sabertooth and Logan's feud continues long after Logan's escape. And there it is in other languages. And here's a neat comic book cover right there. Tells you who, I guess it's who drew this right here on this side. Or who it was inspired by. Pretty sweet. I have seen this cover before. Definitely hadn't seen Sabertooth looking like that prior to seeing that. Now let's go ahead and crack this thing open. And here's a quick shot at the figures still in the tray. You can see all the accessories they come with right there. Okay, first up, we're going to take a look at the accessories that Logan comes with. And he has a set of extra hands. One hand's like this open hand, and the other hand is like a slightly open hand. I guess that's for probably holding his other accessory, the cards he comes with. And they're pretty good sculpt. I think we've seen these before, perhaps. And they look like, let's see, this hand right here has like the side-to-side hinge. This hand here has the up and down vertical hinge. Got the painted hair on the back of the hand. Looks pretty good. And here is the card accessories, or accessory. It's nicely detailed, nicely painted. On the back it says Xavier for the School of Mutants. And here's the additional head sculpt. It's got a good look to it. This is a pretty good looking sculpt in my opinion. The hair looks pretty sweet, nicely done, nicely painted throughout. Then the hat looks pretty good. And I guess the faces are different. Not really enough for me to care. But the mouth's a little bit different, and the eyes are doing like something different. So the head sculpt, they differ enough, but it'd be nice to see like a angry, screaming head or something, you know. And I just noticed the hat on the Wolverine body currently is brown. The hat on the extra head is black. Check that out. They're definitely two different colors. If you buy this 2-pack, let me know if your hats are two different colors. I haven't watched anybody else's review video to know if theirs turned out the same way, but that is definitely two different colors. Here's Wolverine. And I think we got some new parts here. I'm pretty sure the upper body's all new. I don't think we've seen this before. Got a pretty cool, pretty good ab crunch. Got some gappage up front there when you push him back. He can go forward a lot better than I thought he would. A lot better than he can go backwards, which is a good sign. They usually do it the other way around. The claws on this guy look pretty sweet. I don't think we've seen these claws, at least in a while. And mine came out pretty good. They're not that bent. These could be spaced out a little bit further on the left hand. But the right hand is perfect. The sculpt work on the shirt is pretty sweet. And the belt here. The belt is very nice. The shirt pockets look good. Got paint on the buttons of the shirt. That's pretty awesome. Got painted on arm and hand hair. Elbows are pinless. And his joints and stuff, they move around pretty good, pretty easily. They are very smooth. And the legs, they move pretty good. And these legs are probably reused from that last Cowboy Wolverine. But yeah, overall, I'm pretty satisfied with this Logan figure. It does not feel like a throwaway figure to me just to get that new sabertooth. It feels like a very quality figure. One that you would want and expect from Hasbro. They do pretty good figures, especially for what you pay for them. And next up, we're going to check out Sabertooth's accessories here. So he has an extra set of hands. They're both like open, grabbing claw hands. And those are also pretty much the exact same type of hands you get on the figure itself. They're painted a nice brown color. It's like he's wearing gloves. The nails are not painted differently. Here's that extra head sculpt. It's like a evil smiling, teeth greeting type of head. The eyes, they're all white, just like from the comics and animated series. Nicely sculpted hair, looking very nice. The paint job on this is very good. Looks pretty clean. No complaints on that. Here's a look at the the Sabertooth figure up close. The head that comes on it looks the exact same, but the expression is mouth open, like screaming, about to attack. And that's the type of head you like to see on these figures, or at least it's for me. And he is on the Omega Red body, as we've all been clamoring for years. Finally, this is a Sabertooth done right. And he feels pretty good in hand. He does not feel cheap. He feels pretty quality. And he has the same articulation as that Omega Red body. Double jointed knees. Upper thigh cut. No boot cut on this figure. He does have pinned knees. Nice paint job on the legs there with the stripes and the brown paint. And his arms are pinless, so that's pretty sweet. You would think they could go pinless on both the elbows and knees. And the paint up top looks pretty good. Right there on the butterfly joint is a little wonky, but it'll probably be covered up most of the time anyway. And wrist, they go side to side, horizontally, upper arm cut, double jointed elbows. And yeah, he does have the butterfly joints, as I previously mentioned. And this copy here's got pretty good paint on it, I must say. The fur around the neck is nicely sculpted. Just check that out. Looks very, very nice. For this figure, I guess the only thing I would change is maybe one more extra set of hands, and maybe fisted hands, maybe. You're mostly going to want him clawing and grabbing stuff anyway. So, and he's got that same awesome ab crunch that the Omega Red body is known to have. And this figure is definitely worth a pickup. Even if you have the last 2 or 3 Sabertooth figures, this one is definitely the better one, as it is on this new awesome Omega Red style body. And Hasbro's done a good job on this one. And here's a quick look at what both figures look like standing side by side. And here's the new Sabertooth on the Omega Red body, standing next to the Sauron Wave Omega Red action figure. And here is the new Logan figure next to that same Omega Red. Here's that new Logan figure next to the last sabertooth figure we got that's kind of trash. It was like his first appearance or whatever from the Bone Breaker wave.